Adventure Aquarium is known as America's most touchable aquarium. Let's find out why. Hey Liz, so what do we have in this exhibit?
So this is our Atlantic tidal pool exhibit, and we have common sea stars, we have frilled anemones, we have some horseshoe crabs, some flat-crawled hermits, and we have this awesome American lobster.
Oh wow. Okay, how come he's blue?
That's a good question. It's actually a genetic mutation.
Cool. These animals seem to be getting along pretty well. Would they normally exist together in the wild too? Oh my gosh, this is cold.
It is very cold. Yep, they can actually be found together in the tidal pools in the Atlantic Ocean. So what you guys are holding right now are common sea stars. So if you want to flip them over, they're actually pretty interesting animals. Their mouth is located right in the center, right here, and they have tube feet, which helps them crawl around, and it actually helps them pry open clams, which is something that they eat. So they'll grab the clamshell and they'll pry it open, and their stomach will actually come out of their body and start to digest it as it's being pulled in. I know,
oh my gosh.
Pretty interesting.
Okay, so what's this orange dot on the top of it?
That's a good question. It's actually called a madreporite, and it actually sucks in water for their water vascular system. And their water vascular system is used for their tube feet, which helps them suck onto things.
Really? That's interesting. So who is this guy?
That's a horseshoe crab.
I've heard stories that they have blue blood.
That is true. Humans have hemoglobin in their blood, which makes it red. These guys actually don't have that. It's called hemocyanin, which is copper-based.
So we're here now at the Creature Feature exhibit. So what animals do we have here?
So we have a variety of Northern Pacific tidal pool animals. The water is very cold, so I'm going to warn you now. Right here we have what we call ochre stars. These are the same species, they're just two different colors.
Why is that?
It's for camouflage. So you can feel them, they're very hard.
Oh, they're really rough.
Yeah,
is there
they're very
for
rough.
That?
It's just where they're located.
So what are these guys?
These are green surf anemones. You see they have a ring of tentacles. If you want to take a quick touch, it kind of feels sticky. You feel that?
Oh, yeah.
So that's their nematocyst firing, and they're trying to capture their prey. So they're trying to capture you and eat you.
So what type of starfish is this?
It's called a sun star. This is a good example that not all sea stars have 5 arms. Some have more. This looks like a sun as opposed to a star, so that's why it's called a sun star.
And where are they found?
This one specifically is found in the Northwest Pacific, but they can be found in the Caribbean. They range in sizes. Some can be huge, some can be small. This is a smaller species of one.
Rachel, you said we weren't going to touch sharks.
I know, but these are just little ones. If you're nervous about this, just wait till later. We're going to get close to some big ones.
Oh,
hey Liz,
boy.
so what types of sharks are in here?
So we have a different couple species. We have a brown banded bamboo shark. We have some white spotted bamboo sharks, and we have a smooth dogfish.
All right, so what are those?
That's a good question. These are actually egg cases for sharks. Some sharks lay eggs, some give live birth, and the bamboo sharks are a good example of a shark that lays eggs. So this is what a shark egg looks like.
And those are empty?
Yep, these are empty. They're not fertile.
And what is that stuff coming off it?
That's a good question. It's actually tendrils, and what they'll do is they'll use this to wrap it onto a rock or something so it anchors down.
All right, well, we're here now at Stingray Beach Club, and Liz, I have to ask, are these guys at all dangerous?
These guys in here actually aren't. We do clip their barbs.
Okay, but what about in the wild?
In the wild, they have a flight or fight response, where if they feel threatened, the first thing they're going to do is actually try to get away. And it's only at the point where they can't get away is when they actually fight, and that's when they do become dangerous.
And to be cautious, you should do the Stingray shuffle, right?
Yes, the Stingray shuffle. If you're ever in the ocean, you kind of just shuffle your feet. This way you don't actually step on anybody.
So Liz, what types of rays do we have here?
We have 4 species of rays. We have the Couno stingrays, which can be found in the Atlantic from Maryland down to Florida. We have southern stingrays, which can also be found in the same location. We have 2 Atlantic stingrays in here, which can be found off the coast of New Jersey. And we also have a leopard whiptail ray, which is Indo-Pacific.
Wow. It looks like they have wings.
You're right, it does. They're actually elongated fins to help them swim through the water column.
And their eyes are on top of their heads, so are they also using them to feel what's below them?
You're right. Since their eyes are on top of their head, they actually can't see underneath of them, so they rely a lot on feeling around.
Well, Liz, thanks so much for showing us
You're
around.
welcome.
But it's about time we moved on to the sharks.
Yeah.
Coming up next, the Aqua Kids swim with sharks.
Don't abandon ship.
There's more adventure to come.
Aqua Kids will be right back.